That is so good. Hello my beautiful people, happy new year. It feels very weird saying that, but today or tonight, this evening, whatever, I thought I would do my 2025 mood board with you guys, because 2025 is just the year of doing things. So what better way than to make a vision board, mood board, whatever you want to call it, for the year. I have never done one of these before, so I have all my pictures printed out, and I have little like reasons and stories for why I have these, so I will go through that with you guys. Hopefully this is just going to be like a relaxing, like chit chat kind of video. This isn't going to be anything crazy artistic, it's literally just me gluing pictures on a board and talking to you guys. So I thought it would be a very chill, nice little calm video. I've made myself an iced matcha, so if you want to grab a drink, snack, whatever, lay in bed, have me on whilst you're doing your makeup, I don't know. But I thought we'd do this little sit down and just kind of reset for the year, because yeah, it's 2025 people, it's crazy. So I'm gonna get started. I literally borrowed my little sister's glue sticks, I don't even have one. And I went to Officeworks yesterday to try and get these photos printed. Actually, no, I went to Kmart. I went to Kmart, the one like further away from my house, and all of their photo printing things were down. I was like, what? So I went to the one closer to me, all of them were down. Then I went to the Officeworks, which was further away from my house again, to try and get these printed, and did the little self-serve like kiosk thing. Finally got them printed. And then as they were printing, the like self-serve kiosk thing ran out of ink, so it's taken me a while to get my hands on these, so I just want to make this board and have it up, to be honest. I've seen so many people on social media make a vision board for the year, and like I said, I've never done it before, and I feel like I'm really shifting into a different era of my life, so I want to have a plan of how my life's gonna look, because I think you can't really plan those things, but have an idea of things that I want to achieve, because I don't usually have, like, I don't have a bucket list for my life. I have a bucket list for my year. So I will plan out all the things I want to achieve and I'll just write it in my notes page, but I feel like if I have it on a board form above my bed, I see it every day, it's just gonna help me work towards what I want for this year. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started. I literally just got this frame from Kmart. It's like $14. So I think what I'm gonna do is like place out my pictures on the board and then stick them out. I don't wanna like commit in case they don't all fit, but I've cut a lot of them out so they're not like normal photograph size, because I got all of these from Pinterest. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alrighty, let's get started. I'm so excited. I love arts and crafts and like a collage board. I don't know why I haven't done this before. I'm getting so excited even just thinking about it. So I feel like I need, I don't know if I'll work from the top now. I don't know. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna start from the top. So top is this photo here. So I really want to get fitter this year. I've been gymming now for a year last December, and not consistently, but I've made the most progress ever, like not just physically but mentally as well. So I feel like making progress in the gym for me, like making that a priority, is a really big thing this year. Being consistent at going to the gym and doing things for myself, so that's a big one. Okay, this one here. Oh, this is so cute. I love Pinterest. I love just looking on Pinterest and scrolling. So having all of these in like physical form, I'm like, oh, it's like having a Pinterest board on my hands. Anyway, I have a cooking one here. So my goal this year is to cook more for myself and the people I love. I love cooking so much. It's like one of my favorite things to do. It's just it's just amazing. I love the creativity of it, I love the culture of it, I love just everything about cooking, so I really want to get into that more. The goal eventually, not this year, is to write a cookbook. So I'm saying this out loud on here to keep myself accountable, because I know I need to say it out loud, so I'll actually do it. So cooking more for the people I love, because I feel like when I cook for people, it makes me feel really good about myself, because they're cooking something that I've put like time and effort and energy and love into, and then when they leave my house or when they go to bed, they've got a full tummy, and I don't know, there's something it's like inside of me that just like really loves that. I love people that I love, you know, being happy, safe, full, healthy, all that. This one here, I'm a little bit nervous to say actually. So it is a little friendship group having drinks, dinner, whatever. So I don't want to say struggle with friendships, but I definitely need to put myself out there more. I'm a very independent person, and so I have amazing friends that have come into my life, actually a lot quite recently, quite a few that have just kind of happened recently, and I always pull back from friendships because I'm like, oh, they don't like me, they think I'm too much, or this and that. Just I've had a lot of experiences in the past with friends that I almost like don't want to put myself out there, because I'm like, it's just not worth the hassle. Like if something goes wrong, or there's an opposing opinion, or there's like a little, you know, I just don't put myself in enough circumstances to make friends, because it's just easier that way. So I really want to prioritize not just making new friends, but actually taking time to put energy and effort and love into the friendships that I already have, because I'll do this a lot. I will get a message from a friend and I get so overwhelmed at replying, like what to reply, when to reply, that I overthink it so much, and then it's like 2 days later and replying is just like, I feel like awkward replying, like it's almost too late then to reply. So I need to just, yeah, really put effort into being a better friend as well, because I am worthy of friendships. So I really need to put some energy into that to keep these amazing friendships that I have now. So that's a big one for me this year. And also that kind of goes into cooking for other people, because yeah, cooking is such a big passion of mine. So I feel like if I cook for friends, like I want to host more dinner parties and stuff and do that. So I feel like I'll be being a good friend and doing something that I love, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. So I really like that one. This one is a scary one. This one I'm actually scared of. But it's doing more ice baths. So if you don't know, Egan is the queen of ice baths. He's so good at it. He's got this big, massive one in his back garden. It's humongous. It's crazy. And he's so good at them. Him and Jack are, I'm really, really impressed by how they just do it. And I know that it's like they've been doing it for like over a year. So it's not just an overnight thing, but I find them so hard. Like I went to Rec Lab in Wembley the other day, and I've done ice baths here and there in the past, but I've never been able to go above here. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I did it, and I went into my shoulders, and it's so overwhelming. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe. Like it really took my breath away, and I had to like breathe through it. And I was holding it to Egan, and I was just like, I can't do this. It was really painful. And then I think because I put my chest under the water, which is the first time I've done it, I actually started to get like black in my vision, where I think I was just hyperventilating because it was very overwhelming. And I just crawled out. I was just like, if I pass out in this ice bath, like I'm not getting out. Like it's curtains for me. So I feel like I want to work on my resilience for that. So I'm going to see if I can buy a little freestanding, like self-fillable ice bath, like an inflatable one. I've seen them on Kmart, so they're actually sold out at the moment, because I was going to buy one. They're sold out at the moment, and I was like, I'm going to buy one, because I feel like if I put money into it, then it'll make me do it. And I feel like I need to do things on my own as well. Like I'll do things in front of Egan, but I think I use him as a crutch a bit. Like I'll like, oh, I don't want to do it, I don't want to complain, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like if I'm just by myself, I've got no one to complain to except myself, and I'll just like, I'll just do it. Like stop complaining, get over it, just do it. So I feel like if I've got my own space, my own time to get into it and ease into it at my own pace, I will get better, because this shit hurts so bad, like my legs, and I go bright red as well, like my skin goes bright red. So I'm hoping I'll get better at that this year, please. Okay, this one kind of goes into the gym one, like the fitness and gym one, but I have seen all over my For You page for the last few months like calisthenics, I don't even know how to say the word, but I'm like, wow, that is so impressive. Like, I love Pilates, and that is just a whole nother thing in terms of like the gym. It's just a whole nother category. It's a whole nother level of flexibility and agility and balance and all that. Calisthenics, girl, that looks so hard, and I'm so impressed by what these people's bodies can do, and I'm like, what? I want to be able to do that. So I don't want to be like one of those people that like bends and flips and all that by the end of the year, but I do want to be more flexible. Like, I want to be more in flow with my body. So I feel like calisthenics, stretching is a really big one for me. I recently did yoga. I've done it twice now, and I love it. I love yoga so much. I just feel like it's very calming, and it just connects you with your body as well. So I feel like it's all well and good to do the gym and go and lift weights and stuff, but I feel like for me, I also need to flow internally as well. So finding that connection back is really gonna help me, I think, with that. Alrighty, this one I love. I really love being organized and stuff, even though I'm really bad at it. Like having a clean room and stuff, I love when I've got it, but I'm the messiest person. I'm just so unorganized. At work, so organized. I love cleaning. Like, if something's out of like place at work, I'm just like, I've got to fix it. But at home, I don't put enough energy into my own organization, like my personal self. So this one here, I want to meal prep more, but that is like taking time to invest into myself. So it's not just like going to the gym or doing that and running around. It's like taking the time to fuel my body with the right things instead of just grabbing a like, I'm so bad at work. I will skip breakfast and I'll just like, I'll have a protein bar at work. So bad for that, which it's not unhealthy to have a protein bar, I don't think, but I think I need to put more time into what I put in my body, in terms of like, would I rather have, you know, a yummy breakfast with scrambled eggs and like stuff that I've made myself, compared to like a processed protein bar, you know? So I've got to invest more in that, because I find food is such an underrated self-care category. Like, you know how you see girls are like, oh, I'm gonna have a self-care day, night, whatever, I'm gonna have everything shower, and they like shave their legs and they wash their hair and they go to Pilates and they, you know, whatever. Why are we not putting making something delicious and healthy into our body in that category like that? Just, I don't understand. I feel like you need to work from the inside out. So it's all well and good to do a self-care day, wash your hair, do this, do that, you know, whatever makes you feel happy, but also make your insides happy too. That's a big one for me. Alrighty, Pilates. I don't think anyone who knows me is surprised for this one. I love Pilates. Me and Ian have been doing it in the morning now. On a Tuesday morning, I'll sleep at his house and we'll do Pilates together in the morning on Tuesday before I go to work. So we'll do like a cool Pilates session and then we'll do some weights. I love Pilates. It is so hard, but in the best way possible. Like, if you've not tried Pilates, it's amazing. Even like, I never thought that Egan would be a Pilates gal. He is. When we first met, he would actually do Pilates with his uni friends. And I was like, that's so slay, like, I love that for you. I was like, that's really hard. And now we do it as a couple. It's not like this, oh, it's so girly, la la la. I'm like, that is my man. Like, he is so flexible, so able with Pilates. Like, it's honestly, it's so good to have in tandem with the gym, because you get your flexibility and your strength, and then you also get like weights as well. So it's a really good thing if you want to get into it. Do it with a friend, do it with your partner. Like, sit your partner down and say, let's do this together. Like, it's so nice. It doesn't have to be this feminine thing. It's so good. So I definitely want to do that more this year. Like, find more of a routine. Like, me and Egan obviously have our Tuesday mornings, so I want to like me be more consistent in staying in that routine together. So I'm really keen for that. Alright, I'm very excited about this one. This one here, it's like someone doing archery, but I don't just want to do archery this this year. This is more of a representation of doing things for me. I am terrible for not doing things like actually for me. Like I'll do a lot of things for other people, but then at the end I'm like, would I have done that just for me? And I'm like, probably not. So I have a list of things that I want to do this year. So I want to do archery, I want to do axe throwing, I want to take myself on a date, I want to take myself ice skating, like all these things that little me would have loved to have done. I'm like, yes, let's do that now. Like, why not? So doing things for myself is a big one this year, because I don't think I've really ever taken the time to think like what are some things that I want to do this year for me. Like, yes, I might take my mum with me, yes, I might take Egan, but I want to do it because little me, like my like 8-year-old Ellie would have just been like, yeah, this is so fun, like actually doing fun things for me. So I really want to do that this year. Alrighty, this one is for my vlogging. So I really want to get more into posting on YouTube. I love YouTube. I like Instagram and I like TikTok. I probably use Instagram more than I do TikTok nowadays, but I'll post like reels and stuff like that, like little mini short things, and obviously they're like vertical, aren't they? But I freaking love YouTube. Not because I want to have like 10,000, 100,000 followers and like rah rah rah. I love documenting my life. Like I actually have a whole Europe trip still on my camera that I'm editing right now, and I love looking back at memories, like, and I love it being landscape as well. Like TikTok, I think it's so narrow and stuff, you know, it's just like a little swipey thing, same with Instagram. But I find YouTube, I love it being landscape because it's like watching a little movie of my life. So I really want to like vlog my life more, so that's what that represents. I used to do it quite a lot when I was in high school. I've kind of taken everything down now because it was just a bit not really what I want to have on this channel anymore. But I loved, like, I would document like my last day of high school, I would document going out for a friend's birthday and stuff, and it's so nice to look back on these memories. So I really want to do that because I do feel like this is going to be a big year for me, so I want to document that process and be able to look back on it. So that's why I want to vlog more. This one here, I used to go for walks all the time. Like I would just, oh, I loved a good walk. I would go out at like 9 p.m. around my street. I live in a really safe neighborhood, and I'd go out at like 9 p.m, especially around like the colder months as well, where it's nice, like crispy, like cool air and stuff. And I would pop in my headphones and I would just walk around my neighborhood, and I loved it. I'd do it in the morning as well, probably not as much as I would walk at night, just because back then I was more of a like night owl. Like I would stay up way too late. Now I'm kind of flipping, so I feel like I need to do it in the morning more. But I definitely want to have that time, pop my headphones on, pop my music on, pop a podcast on, like whatever I'm feeling that day, and just go for a walk. I feel like it's so low impact and it makes you feel so good afterwards. Like it's a really good like way to start your day and stuff, or finish your day, whatever. So I want to like get into my walks more because it's just been too long. So alrighty, this one kind of goes into doing things for myself. So I recently was in Kmart and I was like looking at the canvases and stuff, and I was like, I really love painting. Like I'm not good at it by any means, but I really like painting. Like I love putting paint to canvas and like swirling it around and making something new and all that stuff. My granddad's an amazing painter, and I bought him this paint kit for his birthday, and I was like, oh, I should have got something like that for myself. So I really want to be more creative, so not just with food and stuff, but in terms of like doing things for me. I want to get back into painting. I did it in school for ATAR, and my teacher would always be like, the only reason you're in this course is because you can write the theory side of it. Like you're not very good in terms of like the art making side of it. So I was like, fair enough, girl. But I used to like paint a lot at home, and I really enjoyed it. So I want to not get better at it, but just do it more. Like just get into it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So painting is going to be something that I really want to do this year. So yeah. Alrighty, we've got consistency. I like having little words on mood boards. I did look up other people's mood boards, vision boards, whatever they're called, vision boards before I made mine, and I saw people had like little words and stuff for the year. So my word, I think, is going to be consistency, because I'm so terrible for not being consistent. I will literally make up every excuse in the book to not do something, even if I've set myself that goal. So that's a really big one for me, actually being consistent. Alrighty. This one makes my little heart happy because this, I don't know if you can see it, it's like a manuscript, like a printed manuscript. So I am a writer. I love writing books, all that jazz. I have been writing a book. I've got like 3 books in the works, but there has been one that I've been writing since I started university, which I started university in, oh god, my god, 2020 I think. So yeah, and I'm such a perfectionist with it that like I don't even know what's happening in it half the time because I've changed it, like the plot, so many times. So I want to get a manuscript done this year, whether that be for the book that I started 5 years ago, or whether that be one of the other ones I did. I don't know yet, but I want to actually get a manuscript printed. I can edit it, I can change it, but I have not written a book from start to finish before. So I really, really want to do that because every single year I'm like, yes, I'm going to write more, yes, I'm going to write more. But I'm like, I need to be in the right state of mind for it, and like, blah, 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 again, making excuses. So actually going for it. It could be shit, it could be terrible, but at least I've done it and I've actually proved to myself that I can write a book from start to finish. So okay, so for you, those of you who don't know me, I love to travel. Like if I don't have a holiday planned, I'm like, right, get on booking.com, let's book a flight. So yeah, definitely having a holiday planned. I do actually have a holiday planned this year coming, but not for like ages and ages and ages and ages. So at least I have something to look forward to. Me and Egan, I think, are just gonna chill in terms of travel. We've just got back from 5 weeks in Europe, so I think for us it's just gonna be a lot of staycations, so like hotel trips and stuff like that. But I do have a family holiday booked, so I'm really excited about that because I just love getting into all the things. And I love spontaneous travel as well. Like I said, like me and Egan are like, let's book a hotel for our anniversary like we did last year. Like I love little things like that. So travel and experiencing new things like that is a really big thing for me. That's just a follow-on from like the last however many years I've been doing it. So it's not really something new, but something that's important to me. This is like my last actual picture, but health is wealth because, oh, it's so tiny you can hardly see it. Because I'm definitely not neglectful of my health, but I leave things, I think, a little bit too long. So I need to understand that health is the most amazing thing that you can have. I'm so lucky for my family and my friends. I'm like, go to the doctor or get this checked or like do this and do that. But when it comes to me, I'm like, it'll be fine. Like it'll sort itself out. So I need to, yeah, like take priority of my own health, because yeah, I just leave things too long and it's just not, that's not good. And yeah, it, like honestly at the end of the day, you can have all the money in the world, but if you've not got your health, you've got nothing. So I need to be more grateful for my health and put more time and priority into that. So that's a really big one for me this year. And last but not least, 2025. So that's just like a little one I got from Pinterest. So that is my board. I've like got so many gaps still, so I might do a little reshuffle and then I'm gonna glue them and then I'll be back. Okay, the vision board is all done. It looks so aesthetic, like it literally just looks like a Pinterest board to me. So I love it so much. I did end up having to use some like filler photos, so I did print out like more than I thought I would need at Officeworks, and I ended up needing them anyway, but they were all in the same theme. Like I literally added in like a shopping one, so like going to the like shops consistently to then buy my meal prep, stuff like that. So it wasn't anything that I haven't really mentioned, but yeah. So I'm gonna put this up on my wall just above my bed, so I'm gonna pop that up now. I also have these ugly like paint spots on my wall where when I like redid everything, I like ripped something off the wall and it took the paint off, so I'm hoping that I can kind of cover it. Oh, it's so cute! So I'll show you guys what it looks like fully. So this is what it looks like. It's so cute. I love it so much. And that's literally right above me, so I'll see that every single day. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually really love like making collages, so this was really fun for me. I hope I didn't bore you guys. So yeah, that is my vision board. I'm hoping to actually document a lot of this stuff anyway on my channel, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, Happy New Year!